about instead I shuffle the functions of every hole in your face?
What the fuck? Whoa, 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 whoa. Terrifying kid shows.
Oh wow, that's a great offer. How about instead I shuffle the functions of every hole in your face?
What the fuck? Whoa, 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 whoa. What the? Did you just swap his nose and eyes together? Are those ears in his eyes? The nose in his ears, the nose in his eyes, the eye in his mouth. I've never seen Gravity Falls like that. I've never seen this show. I mean, I have seen the stream before. I did see Bill Cipher. That is fucking terrifying.
A kid show, by the way. Growing up, there were a few channels that immediately told you what kind of experience you're about to have. Disney Channel, Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon. Whether it was after school on a Saturday morning or in the middle of the night, those were the channels made for kids. You turned them on expecting
I remember I saw one show. It was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2012 when Leonardo cut Shredder in half. No, not in half. He cut his head off. And me and my brother watched that. He was like, "Why is this on Nickelodeon?" Like his head was chopped up. Like Leonardo killed him on a kid's show. Ain't that crazy?
Colorful worlds, goofy characters, and stories that never got too serious. You thought you knew what you were getting into. But have you ever turned on the TV, seen the promo that your favorite show is getting a new episode, you sit down and watch, and next thing you know, you're traumatized? Because for some reason, these kids...
The Lich was scary from Adventure Time. I don't remember. There were some scenes that got me spooked. It was definitely from most of them from Cartoon Network. Regular show. Some of the regular show devs got me spooked as well. They were so random too. That's what makes it hilarious.
Had a habit of putting in things a child had no business watching. So today I gathered a few characters and episodes from these quote-unquote kid shows that genuinely terrified me when I was younger. And the perfect place to start is with Gravity Falls. This show altogether is borderline...
I never finished Gravity Falls. I did see most of it though. I never finished it.
On a kid show in a different universe. This was airing on Adult Swim. But there were two characters specifically that haunted me the most. Bill Cipher, of course, we'll get to that in a second. But before Bill, there was the Summerween Trickster. A 7'9" pile of rotting candy going door to door, eating children who lack the Summerween spirit. Now, mind you, this whole thing is Deborah's fault.
Trick or treat.
Dude, really? You're a little old for this, man. Sorry.
But wait,
He's doing all this because Wendy said Summerween is for kids, by the way, bro. You're 12. Nigga, you're the target audience. And what makes me even more upset is that he does it again.
What?
Yo, Dibber. You have an entire bowl of candy. I don't care if you think he's too old to be trick-or-treating. If you don't open that door and give that grown man some...
Like, I wish a grown-ass man would trick-or-treat in my crib, bro. Like... You're too old for this shit, bro. Like, get the fuck out of my house.
And since you thought you were too cool, the murder of that innocent boy is on your hands. So that...
Wait, he died? He don't come back?
He tells them, if you want to live, you would need to bring him 500 pieces of candy before all the jack-o'-melons are...
I don't even eat candy like that, by the way. Like, as a grown man, who the fuck would eat candy?
Now, when I was a kid, the way he looked didn't scare me at first. His voice kinda had me on edge, but it wasn't until he crawled up that building. I just never like when things move oddly, and all my old frustrations started coming back to me. Dipper had me stressed. We just saw this demon eat a child and then give you a deadline for your life. Everybody else is ready to go trick-or-treating all night. This nigga go all night. Yes. Why is that so surprising? Do you not want to live? You want to go to that party so bad just to lean on the wall all night. So afterwards, they do end up getting all 500 pieces, but of course, the Dipper drops it all down a random ditch. With there being no jack-o'-melons left, he emerges from the darkness. All his limbs extend an extra 4 feet, grew an extra pair on his back, chased them down, grabs them all with ease, and if it wasn't for Seuss, every single one of them would have been dead. But as they're driving, we see all the broken candy flying back together, forming this blob. And I truly, with all my heart, hate having to hide from things, even today. If I'm playing a horror game and I'm forced to hide, I gotta pause it for a second. I gotta catch my baby. Chase me, cool. Let me fight back, amazing. You give me a gun, I'm not scared no more. But you got me hiding under a twin-size bed?
Couldn't be me.
And before we get
Couldn't
to
be
Bill,
me.
do y'all remember those little short mini episodes they used to release? The hide behind episode specifically, oh my, bro, that used to scare the living shit out of me. And it will only ever play in the middle of the night. If the sun was up, you would never see that episode. It's always when you have to go to bed. Dipper was trying to uncover this legend about this monster that you can never see, but if you hear a certain noise, it was there. All I remember is that when it emerged from the tree, my throat immediately closed. My body shook. From that day forward, I would watch the full episode up until that part. When that end part came on, I closed my eyes, turned around, plugged my ears, something. I can count on one hand the amount of times I actually saw what this creature looked like. But while the submarine trickster and the hide behind monster creeped me out, there was one Gravity Falls character that had me convinced the world was
Bill
ending.
Cipher.
Bill Cipher.
Bill
It
Cipher,
should be obvious
easily.
on why this dude's scary. He's a damn triangle. I'm pretty sure it was around 2012
Ain't even scared of triangles, nigga.
to 2015 when the Illuminati was talked about on every corner of the internet. And guess when the show was airing? From 2012 to 2016. Now,
2012 from 2016. Okay, I'm 24 now, so 14. I was damn near 10 to 14 years old when the show aired. Dang.
kid me didn't even know what the Illuminati was.
I don't remember finishing Gravity Falls though.
Really, I was just scared of it. Anytime I went on YouTube, Jay-Z Illuminati, Beyonce Illuminati, LeBron Illuminati, Michael
The Illuminati, bro.
Jackson Illuminati,
He's
saying
literally the
damn
yellow
near
Illuminati
every
with a bow
celebrity was a
tie,
part of it, and me
with a
not
hat
knowing what
on.
it was, I immediately assumed it was some demon shit. I rebuked that. Keep that negativity away from me. So when we seen Bill in the show and pairing that with what I thought he was based off of, I genuinely thought it was over for us. Especially since, do y'all remember in 2012 the theory going around that the world was gonna end that year? Younger me thought it was up, and the icing on the cake was, I remember this shit like it was yesterday. I lived in New York at the time. Apartment was on the 7th floor. I was sitting on the little coffee table eating a spoon of peanut butter, enjoying whatever I was watching.
A
And
spoon
then
of
boom,
peanut butter? I don't-
everything in the crib started
You eat a spoon of peanut butter by yourself? I don't know about that. Y'all, would y'all eat peanut butter by yourself? No jelly, just peanut butter. A peanut butter sandwich.
Oh, you nasty ass bastard! You fucking nasty ass motherfucker! That's nasty, man!
That's just too much for me.
I start screaming,
I'd rather
"Ma!
have both.
Ma, what's happening?" My dad was at work, so she grabs my little sis, told me and my brother to put our shoes on. It was an earthquake. We start running down the stairs, and all that's on my mind is what if the earth breaks and we fall down and hit lava? Mind you, that shit not even possible. That can't even happen. But we get downstairs, wait like 5 minutes, and it was over. After experiencing that, I genuinely thought we were doomed. Earthquakes were happening. The Illuminati was everywhere. Bill was terrorizing Mabel and Dipper, and now he's coming after me. And his first appearance, for me, anything that is some weird ritual shit, I turn it off. And reversed audio, I've always hated that shit. It's always linked to some evil message or something. That's why I can't listen to XO Tour Life by Lil Uzi. I can listen to any other song by him but that one. I heard that one reverse
Tour Life?
audio of the song back in 2017. Looking back, I'm almost 100% sure it wasn't real, but I wasn't taking no chances. I wasn't about to have that evil shit playing in my ears. 8 years later, and I'm still the exact same way. That song would never be played in my presence. But that's how Gideon summoned Bill. And the first thing he does is pull the teeth out of a deer's mouth. He's just doing shit. Anytime he's around, I just felt uneasy.
I remember that
and what
shit.
he says in this episode goes back to the
Heavily
whole Illuminati
disturbed.
all-seeing eye thing.
A darkness approaches. A day will come in the future when everything you care about will change. Until then, I'll be watching you. I'll be watching you.
Later on, he pops up on Dipper trying to make a deal with him. He'll crack the code to this laptop, and in return, he just wants a puppet. Dipper was like, man, but Mabel worked really hard on those. But Bill then starts feeding into his mind how he's been sacrificing everything for her while she does nothing for him, just manipulating. And of course, it was a trick. The puppet he wanted was him. Ripped the soul out his body, took over, making Dipper pretty much non-existent. Every time he showed up, they found a way to make him work.
Like, he just turned a giant red fucking triangle, just fucking you up and shit, trying to fuck your life up.
Ripping Dipper out his body wasn't enough apparently. This dude created a couch made of human flesh, his words exactly. And the clip you seen earlier, the entire town was telling him to get out of their city, calling him out his name and everything.
Hold on, go
clip
back.
you seen earlier, the entire
I remember seeing this lady. I thought she had that's her eyelid. Obviously, I thought she had like one eye that was just no eyelid at all. I was always creeped out by that. But it was just she had her eye closed. But yeah, that's how it is though.
telling him to get out of it.
And this lady sound like Lady Rainicorn. Her right here. Yeah, the Asian, yeah.
city, calling him out his name and everything. The one dude who was actually welcoming, trying to be on his side. Now, to be fair, he was blazing, but did that deserve every hole in his face to get swamped?
That is
Later
disturbing.
on, we see him
that
turn
is
humans
disturbing.
into statues, building his throne. He sat in that chair for no more than 25 seconds. It was used for background decor.
You two wait here. I've got some children I need to make into corpses.
I truly don't understand how this was allowed to air. Do they know the amount of children they gave nightmares to with this? But as crazy as Bill was, at least it kind
On a
of made
Disney
sense for
XD
Gravity
show.
Falls. The entire show was built around
I fuck with
monsters,
Disney XD.
mysteries, conspiracy theories. That kind of tone wasn't too far-fetched. Adventure Time, on the other hand, this show
The
had one
Lich.
of the biggest shifts in cartoon history. When you think of this show, you think of gumdrops, pancakes, singing excellent
Nope.
tunes. But
Nope.
then one
It's
day
more
the
than
writer
that.
sat down and gave us
The end.
The Lich. He was a great villain. It's like he was a great villain on this show, but it's like they just nerfed him every time they like fights Finn. Like he could easily kill off Finn. The show just nerfed him. Finn had to be the hero. He had to survive. Rest in peace, Jake. Though they nerfed the Lich. There was a alternate universe to where he destroyed everything. He got all depressed, and now he questioned Glob. I think that's his name, Glob. Then he got turned into the Block. Like wasted effort for nothing. Like you work too hard, you get what you wanted. You don't know what else to do now. That's tough, man. He was a good villain though.
The Lich, a character that felt like he belonged in
He's
an
a great
entirely
villain on
different
this
show.
show.
He doesn't have any
The voice
reason or some
acting,
tragic
the
backstory to
aura,
make you feel
the
bad for him.
deeds.
He wasn't out for
The way he killed Billy, like he's wearing Billy's body, bro. No, his skin. Like the way he just killed him. I was spooked out by that.
revenge, wasn't striving for power or money. He just wants death. He was pure evil.
Yeah, he just wanted-
the embodiment of
he's
the
trying to
spirit. Unlike
extinguish
most
all
villains who want to
life.
conquer the world, he wanted it erased. And there wasn't a single moment where he believed he wouldn't make it happen. He was first seen sealed inside this tree. Whoever gets close hears him chanting spells trying to possess
He
your
got
mind
that
and
snail
body.
and it started
These crystals
everything.
on their head is protecting them, but any little thing can be taken over.
The snail.
There was a snail in Finn's backpack that freed him. They
Yep.
didn't even try to kidify
And
the
it wa-
design. They wanted
And it was low-key Finn's fault. It was low-key Finn's fault too.
kids to be scared. Now this demon was free to roam the lands, went to his lair unleashing hundreds of souls, regaining his power, and when he entered Finn's mind, the main reason why this dude was intimidating is the voice actor. I was dead scared of this dude, bro.
That was a
trying
great
to lure
voice
Finn
actor.
into walking in the pit. He
Who was the voice actor? Who was the voice actor? Okay, the Lich voice actor. Adventure Time. Ron Perlman. He's a voice actor of Slade. Who else did he voice act? Him and Slade. I remember Slade. Lich, Slade, Clayface. Yeah, he was a good voice actor too. He was a good one.
might go off himself. I hated him, bro. And when Finn overcame it and was beating him, the dude was laughing. After that, Ice King's dumbass drops PB into the pit. The next episode
I'm not gonna lie, I hated Ice King, bro. He was so annoying, bro. He was so weird, bro. I hated him. Like I hated Ice King.
picks up following
As a
PB's
kid,
recovery.
bro, he was so
Everything seemed fine
annoying.
at first, until she started tweaking. The essence of the Lich transformed her into a monster. They ended up freezing her, stopping her in her tracks. She was fine later on, blah, blah, blah. Everyone's celebrating that the princess is alive, but in the very back of the room, we see that the Lich lives on, occupying the
Yeah.
body of that snail. A few
That snail
seasons
is
later,
trapped.
Finn has a night
That spooked me. That got me right there. Like it was just happening in an instant. It just when Finn and I jumped up, that's when I knew I jumped like this, bro.
nightmare about the Lich coming back and killing the legendary hero
Like did he pierce through him? Did he go inside his body? Like what?
Billy. And that's the thing with the Lich. You can
Those
beat him,
title
seal him,
cards.
destroy his body. It doesn't matter. He's gonna find his way back. Now Finn
Sweet
knows the Lich is exactly who he think he is. He knew that wasn't no regular dream. It was a premonition. So they find Billy and tell him what's going on.
The
Billy
cosmic
hears them
owl.
out and said, "I bet I got a plan." They spend the rest of the episode collecting what they need to stop the Lich. The final item they needed was PB's crystal, but what she yells after.
Finn, stop! That's not Billy! It's the Lich!
Huh? That's the who? Till this day, I don't know how she even knew that, but those words
I
were
don't know
genuinely
either.
terrifying. This whole time, we thought Finn and Jake were helping a friend, but in reality, they were assisting Death. One of the Gumball Guardians blasts Billy, shaving Hav's face off, revealing the Lich.
Bro,
The
you should have
entire
known right
vibe of the
there.
episode
Yeah,
switched.
stop.
You go from hearing action music to an ominous hum. My 7-year-old brain couldn't comprehend what was going on. Finn thought destroying the book would stop the Lich from getting what he wants, but it did the complete opposite. It opened the portal. They get to Prismo, which is this wish-granting entity. He tells
Prismo's death was spooky too. Shout out
Oh, the
Prismo.
Lich?
I like Prismo.
Yeah,
I
he
like
was here.
Prismo.
He wished for the extinction of all life, and I did it. Kid me probably didn't understand exactly what that meant, but looking at it now, he won. Everyone that Finn and Jake held dear
Gone.
is gone. They're only alive because they're in
Erased.
this dimension.
Erased.
He killed everyone in that universe and just vanished. Technically, the Lich accomplished his goal. But of course, the show wasn't just gonna end like that. Imagine they got the news that everyone
What it's like around like it was season 6. Yeah, there's no way in hell they were gonna end that shit right there. Because Adventure Time was peak back in the day. There was no way they're gonna end it right there.
died, then it just cuts to the credits. So Finn makes his wish for the Lich to have never have existed, which created this whole other world. And I don't know
Finn.
if Prismo isn't able to fully get rid of the Lich, or if he just half-assed his wish. Because the way the Lich got here originally was inside a comet, crash landing, wiping out life on a planet for centuries, by the way, and was
OG Ice
awakened
King.
during the Great War because the bomb that dropped was strong enough to
OG
do
Gunther.
so. All this dude Prismo did was create a timeline where the bomb got stopped. Not erased, just stopped. The Lich is still sitting in the fucking ground. So guess what happened? He woke up again. This
Damn.
version of Finn is who got the Ice King's crown. It was too powerful, driving him crazy, unintentionally detonating a bomb, releasing the Lich. Luckily, Jake still had his wish. After seeing the Lich return, he wished that the Lich's original wish was asking for Finn and Jake to go home. So as of right now, the Lich is just waiting. A whole season goes by and he's still sitting. Finn and Jake head back to Prismos because they wanted to know how to get to the Citadel. Turns out that place is only accessible to cosmic criminals. But them being cool, Prismo tells them, "I fine, I'ma help you commit a crime." Which is by waking up this old man whose slumber is responsible for Prismo's existence. But it's
Yeah?
all good. You're gonna stop existing for a little while until the old man
I
has
know
back to
that.
sleep, right? No. The Lich wakes up,
The
grabs the
perfect
old man,
moment
and
and
straight
grab
up
that nigga.
erases him, turns him into dust, laughs in their
Oh, that was spooky as hell.
face too after murking their mans. A kid show, by the way. That nigga is dead. So a Citadel guard takes him away. Finn and Jake catch a ride there. And the Lich is strong enough to defy the whole freezing process.
nasty
He
ass
frees
breath.
not only himself, but other criminals as well. So he finally sheds the skin of Billy and hits us with one of the most
Bro, that-
iconic lines
This was a goated speech. I like that
in
speech.
cartoon history.
Fall.
Billy, and hits us with one of the most iconic lines in cartoon history.
Fall.
That's a good
This
reaction
single
picture.
speech cemented the Lich as a top villain for me. Tells Finn there's only darkness for him and death for his people. He will take his army of monsters, travel to billions of worlds.
We will sail until every light has
Has
been
been
extinguished.
extinguished.
You are strong,
You are strong, child.
but I am beyond strength.
Beyond strength.
I am the end.
Man, shut the fuck up!
Now he does lose because Finn hit him with some blood, turning him into a big ass baby. And not gonna lie, I know he's a baby now, but I'll make
Yeah,
it quick.
I'm
Now, this
taking
next
no
one I didn't
chances.
fully watch as a kid. I seen
I don't know
glimpses
the
here and
show.
there, but
I don't know the
just
show.
fully watched it now as a
Like I said, they nerfed the Lich. He could have did so much more, but they nerfed him.
20-year-old, and I understand why younger me ain't watched this shit. What child wants to look at this?
I never seen a show a day in my life. I saw a trailer, I never watched it, so
This
I
shit
don't know.
would terrify a kid. The show is called Over the Garden Wall. It's about
I heard
these
about
two
it, but I
brothers
never
who
watched
get lost
it.
in the woods, now trying to find their way back home. The theme song alone would have been enough for me to turn this off. Gravity Falls and Adventure Time has an upbeat intro, bright colors, fun music. The visuals make you feel as if you're about to go on some grand adventure. And then you have this show. It looks like it came from an old VHS tape hidden in an attic from a house built in the 1900s. The colors are washed out, and the song itself is some man slightly singing a poem with a piano in the background. This the type shit you would hear at the end of a movie when your favorite character dies in slow motion. That's the best way I can describe it. This show is in constant darkness. You got the animals of the woods watching you, some old man in the forest humming as he's chopping
Like he's chopping wood in the blackest darkest night ever, all by himself. What you think was gonna happen?
Wood, a frowning tree,
Look at
oozing
that,
a
bro.
black
I would've went
substance from his
home.
face. This is all within the first 2 minutes of the first episode, by the way. And then the third minute, they get chased by some wolf monster and they dim the colors even more. You mainly only see just 2 eyes and a mouth. And then they stumble upon a cult of pumpkin people. And if you even mumble the fact that you want to leave, they trap you in the barn, surround you in the darkness.
It saddens me that you don't wish to stay here with us, particularly because I simply have to punish you for your transgressions.
What the fuck?
What? Then later on, we find out this whole village is actually filled with dead people. They're all skeletons wearing pumpkins. That little girl, that old man, fucking Wemby over there are all dead.
Wemby.
Purposely as well, I assume. I don't think they died from natural causes. They popped out the grave happy as hell. And honestly, I feel like anything that has an old-timey atmosphere is automatically just more scary. Like, would you rather have something chasing you in a city or have something chase you in a village from the 1500s? Cause if your escape vehicle is a damn BMW, man, I'd feel safe as hell versus a wagon and a horse. There was this other time when they took shelter in his rundown house. The whole time you think Lorena, the sick girl, was protecting them from her auntie. I mean, I'd believe it. This big ass quote unquote woman with a voice box of an elderly man.
Has anyone come here today?
If you told me she was
Why
the
are you
monster, I wouldn't
touching-
ask twice.
Why are you touching her like
But
that?
in reality, the auntie was protecting them from her. She turns into this demon, and once
Ew.
again, the moving oddly shit I don't like. I don't understand what about this is supposed to appeal to children. They take the horror levels a little too high. Who's the target audience? And throughout the show, there were constant mentions of the beast that resides in the woods.
The beast?
The times where you do see it is when it's a black figure lurking in the background telling the woodsman to keep that flame lit or the soul of his daughter is gonna vanquish. Dude. And he's one of those villains that just speaks to you. He doesn't physically force you to do anything, he gets in your head, manipulates you, telling the woodsman that his way is the only way. And he gets the little brother to follow him into the darkness, but to be fair, that kid's a dumbass. But then we find out
Did
the
he
truth
die?
of what's been going on in these woods. Those trees with faces weren't a design choice just to make it a little more scary. Those trees were actually people. The beast turned lost souls into trees and was trying to do the same to the little brother. This is when the woodsman found
Did the little brother get caught? Is he a tree now?
that for years he's been unknowingly cutting down and burning these trees, these souls, and the beast was urging him to murk those kids to use them as fuel for the lantern. And then we see the way the beast actually looks.
What is that?
Are you serious?
Hell
This is
no.
giving any child nightmares for the next week.
all these
Matter of
holes,
fact, watch
bro.
this late enough at night, it's scaring grown adults. There is
Low-key.
nothing kid-friendly about this. But yeah, that's all I got for right now. If y'all know any other terrifying childhood shows, characters,
I'm into
moments,
that.
whatever, let me know in the comments.
W video. Y'all sub to Kevin, man. Got the same name too.